Hey everybody, welcome to The Dose. My name is Brian. Talk about getting an edge on the competition, right? Or getting an edge over everybody else. Look, if it's true that the 80-20 rule is universal, and it's true, 20% of the people do 80% of the work, 80% of the people cause, or 20% of the people cause 80% of the problems, right? And 20% of your folks are going to get 80% of your time. All of those things are true, but here's where else it's true. 20% of the population will make 80% of the money. And that's because that same 20% is responsible for 80% of the production. And results drives income every day of the week and twice on Sunday. So knowing that, your whole focus in your business or in your financial endeavor should be to get into the 20%, because getting into the 20% is what's going to put you in the top money earners in your field, or in any field for that matter, because the top 20% make 80% of the money. So, knowing that, if we're going to talk the financial pillar tonight, right, if we're going to talk the business pillar tonight, how do you get an edge over the competition? How do you make sure that you wind up in the 20%? How do you make sure that you are selected over your competition if you're providing a service? How do you make sure that you get selected for that promotion over your buddy or your coworker? How do you make sure that you're in the top 20%? Here's how you do it. You get the edge over the competition by always giving more than what's expected, and always more than what you ask for in return in terms of compensation. I'll give you an example. Just today, I changed my pest control company. I've been with Terminix for 15 years or longer, and they do a great job. They do a phenomenal job. I've enjoyed their service for a long time. However, had a gentleman knock on my door, said, hey, I'm with a local pest control company. We're not a national brand. We're a local San Diego company, and here's what we do, and all I'm asking you for is 10 minutes of your time to see if I can earn your business. And I thought, I like that kind of language. Come on in, buddy. He doesn't know what I do for a living, right? I'm like, come on in, pal, right? Well, guess what? He starts telling me, listen, this is what the big boys do for you. This is typically what they charge. He's like, this is what we do. We go the extra mile. We provide this service and this service and this service, and we handle these problems, and we do these issues. We provide this treatment, and we do all of that, which is what these other big companies don't do because it costs more money. And oh, by the way, a typical technician for those big companies comes to your home, and they're there for 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, sometimes even 10 minutes. Our technicians take on an average of about an hour because they go through and they do all of these other extra things. And I thought, well, that's fantastic. Well, how's your pricing? And he says, well, this is what we charge for an initial service, but this is what our quarterly service charge is. And I said, well, this is what the major has been charging me forever and ever and ever. And he goes, you know what? I'll match it. If that's what they're charging you, I'll do it for the same thing, but I'll give you a better quality of service. I just want the opportunity to earn your business. And I thought, I like these guys, right? So I hired him. Now the guy comes out today, and no kidding, he was here for an hour and 45 minutes. He got every cobweb down from the roof with his little broom thing. He put snail granules down. He put stuff in the grass to control the flea population in the grass. He did things that the other major company had never done, but not because they're a bad company, but just because it's not part of their regular service. You got to pay extra for that. But these guys, you see, were going above and beyond the call of duty to earn my business. They were doing more than what was expected. They were doing more than what they were being compensated for. And as a result, I am thrilled to death with their service. You know what's crazy about that? I'm going to tell other people. I'm going to spread the word. And if they raise their rates on me next month, I'll probably pay it. Why? Because they did a great job and they gave me more than what was expected. And that's how you get the edge on the competition. That's how a small town local company gets the edge over a major company with brand recognition that's been doing business in the United States for 50 years. They do it by giving more than what was expected. And you can do the same thing. You can do it in your job. You can do it in your business. You can do it in your relationships. You can do it in your health and wellness. You can do it in the gym. You can give more than what's expected in all these areas of your life. And when you do, you will find yourself at the creme de la creme, right at the very top. You will find yourself in the top 5%, 3%, even 1% of earners and producers in that field or in that endeavor or in that health and wellness realm or whatever it is you're going after, because you were willing to serve, because you were willing to give more than what you asked in compensation or in return. And that will always reap dividends. Remember that the law of cause and effect is universal. It does not change. The law of sowing and reaping is another way of saying the law of cause and effect. And the law of sowing and reaping says that whatever you sow, you will reap, but you will reap it in abundance. So if you sow ill feelings, you're going to reap massive ill feelings. If you sow negativity, you will reap massive negativity in your life. And if you sow shoddy service, you will reap shoddy returns on your service. However, if you sow more than what's expected, then you will receive 10-fold, 20-fold, sometimes 100-fold what you were expecting in return or in compensation. And that's just a law of the universe that won't change. So just know that even though you may feel as though, hey, giving that extra or spending that extra time cost me money because I can't get on to the next client or I can't get on to the next service call, what you don't realize is that the butterfly effect, the ramifications of giving more than you expected in return will come back to you 100-fold in time. So how do you get the edge on the competition? Do more than what's expected. And that's the dose, guys. Go make it a great week.